94, we were barefoot in the dust. Hand-me-down dreams on a bus we learned to trust. Posters on the wall, faces fading in the sun. Still we lined up in the morning like the day had just begun. One love, one star, we were stitching up a broken hand tie. Brand new sky, every color singing side by side. One love, one star, hey. From the corner store to the corner bar. We were dancing in the dark to the daylight. One love, one star. Mama in the kitchen, radio turned low. Said, baby, mark your paper, let the whole world know. Kids in schoolyard, trading stories, trading names. Different tongues, same laughter, all the lines just slipped away. One love, one star, we were stitching up a broken heart. Brand new sky, every color singing side by side. One star, from the taxi rank to the corner shop. Voices rising, they could never stop. We were dancing in the dark to the daylight. One love, one star. Who remembers standing in that line? I remember. Sun burning, but the hope felt fine. I remember. From the township dust to the city light. I remember. We were all one song that night. I remember. Voices all around. Lifting off the ground. Clapping hands. Stamping feet. Every heartbeat on the same beat. One love, one star. We were stitching up a broken heart. Brand new sky, every color singing side by side. One star, from the ocean breeze to the mountain pass. We believed those days would last. We were dancing in the dark to the daylight. One love, one star.
Yeah, one love, one start, folks. Let me turn the heat off. It's kind of distracting. I realize I still had it on. It comes on automatically. I'll shut off in about a minute and a half, maybe less. Lucky. Well, welcome back from the Highfeld. Once again, Chris live in Pretoria. How y'all doing tonight? Hope everything's good. A long day once again, and I have to get up early tomorrow morning, so quite a bit going on. Did a little bit of news tonight for you guys. I meant to do a refugee chat, but wound up having more events than I intended. A friend of mine who I was surprised to find out is enrolled in the refugee program leaves shortly. And this is my last chance to see him in South Africa before he's in the U.S. So I went and spent a good 3 hours with him this evening, which preempted my meet and greet. So, not my meet and greet, yeah, kind of preempted my meet and greet, but also it affected my ability to do a refugee cafe clutch today. Also, there's 3 or 4 videos I've been intending to prepare for a few days and just haven't had time, so I'm working on that. Hopefully I'll get to that tomorrow. Bitcroice, but I've got no contact, haven't heard from anybody, so I'm just going to wing it tomorrow and see how it goes. The intent is to do the meet and greet at the Vitcois, so we'll see. All right, so Michael Picard, welcome to you. That sounds like AI. Thelma from Yarsfeld, Nico, Dire Straits, Boston, Marnamy, Bono Duplessis, Deandra Pillay, Rudy Fansel, Kelly Morrow, Michelle Erasmus, Sue Marie, Debbie Ackerman, Pizza Party, Kelly Morrow, El Marie, we said the Heidi Kruger, Thing of Nouns, Dylan Combrick is back, Sharon Gosselin, Marlboro, West Coast Bees, Big Dutch. Why is everybody excited for Debbie? What happened? What happened for Debbie? Did I miss something from Debbie? I don't know why you're saying that. You guys know something I don't know. Sig, what's up? You had a good day? CB is here. Good to see you. Oh, there's the power. It shut off on. I think it's loud. Anyway, Ethel, Reese, Alexander, good evening to you. Okay, and Linda Fundenest, Bradley Momsen. Oh, that's another Momsen. I know. Another Momsen. Good. Flink Dink, Joey, A. Smith, Debbie Fox, Larry Smith. Hey, Larry, how's it going? The offer still stands. Yeah, I've got to sort. Larry, thank you. I still got a couple things got to sort out. 6 nights I got to work out, and I have to look at it at any time. Chris Swanepoel, scene. Go Cheetahs. Yeah, the Cheetahs. Oh, my goodness. Let's talk about that. Good evening, everybody. I've agreed everybody can find there. Let's talk about this epic Curry Cup game that I went to. The Cheetahs ran wild and walked all over the Bulls. Now, that's not a surprise. There's my press pass. I'm going to take that off. Not a surprise, but oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the Bulls didn't give up. Second half, they showed character. They came back. They were trailing 59-12, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was 59. Yeah. They scored 5 unanswered tries. They closed the gap to 59-52 with about a minute and a half left in the game. It was unbelievable. They got the ball back, and then they turned it over. The Cheetahs kicked a penalty, and they won after the Hooters 62-52. Wow. 114 points. What a contest. It was something else. It was tri-fest indeed. Nobody fell asleep at this game. You couldn't sit down for a moment. I kept notes on it. It was crazy. Taking your PC is a silly idea. Take your hard drive out and your RAM and leave the PC behind. You can build a new one over there. Yeah, Marie, good reason to be proud of the Bulls. They were outgunned, but they did not give up. Saw Franz stand on the way out of the stadium and met the Bulls president today. Yep. And it was quite an interesting day. So we had a meet and greet. 30 people came to meet and greet, informal meet and greet. So where does that take us up to now? Let's take a look at this. I want this. Hang on a second here. Wait. There we go. So we add that to the total. So Loftus, informal, 3. Did 3 of these over the weekend. So that one had 30. Okay. So let's take a look and see how many numbers this is now. So that's 110, 135, 45, 150, 240, 255, 375, 385, 485, 95, 525, 585, 645, 725, 745, 785, 885, 920, 980, 1,020 people have come to meet and greets thus far. $1,020 so far. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 meet and greets in less than a month, in 3 weeks. Yep. It's only been 3 weeks, gosh, it's crazy. Yeah, just a little over 3 weeks. 22 meet and greets. 22 meet and greets, stalkers, hate wankers. It's all happening here. 130 plus videos. Yeah, great attendance so far. It's pretty cool. Okay. Debbie, how long in Pretoria? For a couple more hours, and then I leave for Limpopo in the morning. So going to the White Cross tomorrow and having a meet and greet somewhere. I guess we'll play it by ear. Yep. Anyway, and I'll be back in Pretoria Wednesday. Super Doopy, what's up? You should go to Ellis Park for the Lions All Blacks game. The Lions All Blacks game is next week on Tuesday. It's not this week, and I will be there. Why should I go there though? I will be there for that event. Dylan, it was great seeing you too. They stole my son's car and the phone crashed. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that, Miranda. That's crazy. Where did that happen at? Please check WhatsApp for Vodka model. Okay. I can't. I'm on the phone, guys. I'm using the phone. What is going on? Is there a crisis here? I can't do anything. The phone is on broadcasting and I can't check it. If I do that, it'll disconnect the stream. So where are you next week? Well, I've already covered that. Yeah, but I didn't say when. I said where. Bambi is flying this week. Wow. All venue for tomorrow. That's right. Vodka models up. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Yassine. Thank you. That helps. That helps. Okay. Yanni says, pleasure meeting with you today. My family and I wouldn't be in the restaurant with you. Well, okay. Congratulations to that. I'll see you on Wednesday. I have news. Okay, Debbie. All right. You're going to be anywhere here where's the Blauberg? I don't know where that's at, Bradley. Best atmosphere with a lot of history. Springboks first 95 record was born there. Yep. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ellis Park. I've been there for the Lions. I've been there for the Springboks in the Tri-Nations. That was the game where Brian Habana pulled his hamstring after scoring 2 tries. And these glasses are really pissing me off because the way they're shining in the light there. Yeah, yeah, it's not a very nice ballpark. Table view. Okay. Oh, you're spelling it that way. You mean Bloberg? Yeah, I will. I'm going to do a Bloberg Strand meet and greet on the way back from West Coast. It'll be a daytime one. Okay, I've not seen it spelled that way. That's an old way to spell it. Okay. I'm out of hats, Cool Beans. I have to get my other order. So they're supposed to deliver on Monday, but that's not going to help me. They're going to work on Monday. I'm not sure which it is. Anyway. But yeah, so to all the people I met today and over the weekend, thank you. And all those who met me at the fan park, and we shook hands and did selfies. Thank you so much. It's very humbling. It's an amazing experience meeting all these people. It's just really something else. So we're over 1,000 at the meet and greets already. If I get my green card for South Africa, no, I haven't been here long enough. Jeep Doctor says, thanks for the meet today and the effort to help with the music stick. Oh, okay. That helps clarify a few things. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you for your patience. Yep. Yeah, the surrounding area is very bad, but the park is old, just like Loftus is old. Loftus needs an upgrade. I mean, the park inside looks beautiful, but the seats, the offices, the vending is really old. So Ethel Reese Alexander says, we love you. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Ethel. Appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, I do think that it's getting better. The phlegm is clearing up. The bronchitis is improving. So my visit to the doctor looks like it's paid off. Still got some medicine to take. I just took another round of medicine this evening, just while this was starting up. Yeah, but I'm still not out of the woods. Still coughing, but yeah. So it explains a lot. And now I know in future what happens when this happens, because I've had it before. I've had this. It's been mild, but now I know the situation. And one of the tricks to fix this I can't even do. Sit over a steamy pot. I don't have a kitchen, so I don't have time anyway to do that. So that's kind of hard for me to do, but I will work on that. Anyway, I just want to do a little bit of a stream tonight to make sure people knew that everything was all right. So I will be going to Northwest now. I will be going Northwest. So on this trip, I will have by Wednesday evening been to all 9 provinces in South Africa. All 9. Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Northern Cape. I'm sorry, that's not true. By next week, because I have to go to KZN still. Yeah, but I will have gone 8. I will have gone 9 in the end. Colonel sent the email reference combination for Harkeys. Okay, Deanie. Are you the same person offered it previously, or is this new combination? Hang on a second here. Thank you. It's confusing for me. Sorry. Gosh, I'm tired. And I'm hungry. I got a pizza here, though. One from yesterday. I'll eat it. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you, Deanie. Thank you. That's a fallback. I will check with the other person who offered it and see if I can't find it. What the hell is this? All right. So, yeah, I'll look into that. Okay. So, where are we at here now? So, Iran is offering a $30,000 bounty to murder U.S. soldiers. This is a war crime, by the way. This is an illegal act on the part of a rogue state, and they need to be prosecuted. Iranian Army Commander-in-Chief Major General Amir Hatami said the regime would pay double if a woman killed or captured a U.S. soldier. Jeez. These people are out of control. They're offering bounties to murder soldiers. Canada and the U.S. are hoping to avert or aim for a deal to avert Trump's threat of 50% tariffs. It will take effect Wednesday, and the latest exchange and dispute that has disrupted the once harmonious relationship over the past year. Well, that's because Canada's been taking advantage of us for years, and we look the other way. They're inching closer to a deal to avert the imposition of punitive 50% tariffs on Canadian products like hockey sticks, wine, and cement. We shall see if it works. U.S.-Canadian trade is $382 billion a year. That's what the U.S. imported. That's not what we exported to Canada. So a lot of stuff we exported too. It's over $500 billion of trade between the two countries. Well, the Washington Post says that the liberals are angry at the Supreme Court, and they've come up with plans to overhaul it. One bill proposed to increase the number of Supreme Court justices from 9 to 13. Another would cut their lifetime terms to 18 years. Others would create an enforceable ethics code and place standards. Yeah, these are not laws that can take effect. You cannot change the Supreme Court based on the whim of Congress. So this is just stupid, and it'll be stopped. Tropical storm Lala leaves Hawaii's Big Island, impacting the state capital. 1 death reported in Hawaii. Tropical storm warnings across the Big Island, Hawaii, were discontinued as of 8 a.m. local time. As the eye of the now tropical storm Lala continues to journey west past Honolulu. Locals across the archipelago are not free and clear just yet. 30 inches of rain fell on Hawaii from this storm. The United States has canceled the visa of former Mexican president's son. Claudia Sheinbaum, the current president, says revocation amounts to U.S. interference in Mexican political affairs. No, it prevents him from coming to the United States. Son of former Mexican president said the U.S. had revoked his visa, what the country's current leader said was a politically motivated attack on Mexico's ruling party. An open letter to President Trump on social media late Thursday night. It was later deleted. Andres Manuel Lopez Beltran blamed U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's deputy Christopher Landau, who calls himself El Quinta Visas, or the visa revoker, for the cancellation. Calling the move a Hitlerian action, said Trump should fire the 2 officials. Lopez Beltran is the son of former President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. Yeah, well, that's too bad. Lopez Beltran said he hadn't committed any criminal or immoral act that would merit the visa being revoked. Interesting. But he's been linked to corruption schemes. And the Chinese observatory tried to install intelligence-capable space equipment in New Zealand, spying on the Kiwis. The observatory worked with a local company, likely unaware the equipment could collect intelligence of military value, of course, because they're dimwits. Worked under an unnamed New Zealand company that was likely unaware of the equipment's intelligence capability. Wow. Oh, the Chinese. Tommy John, for whom the famous Tommy John surgery is named, after having a ligament stitched into his arm after blowing his pitching arm in the 1970s. And he managed to play for 26 years after playing for 12 years and getting injured another 14 years. And the surgery is ubiquitous now for those who mess up their arm. And it's named after Tommy John. Has died at the age of 83. I can't believe it. Tommy John is gone at 83. It's crazy. He made 4 All-Star teams while pitching for the White Sox, the Dodgers, and the Yankees. And an innovative procedure extended his career from 12 to 26 years. July 17, 1974, Tommy John took the mound for the Dodgers, having the best season of his career. The left-handed pitcher, then his 12th season, was leading the National League with 13 wins when he faced the Expos. He delivered a pitch in the 3rd inning. He felt his elbow snap. It felt as if my left arm was someplace else, he told Sports Illustrated. As if my body continued to go forward, my left arm had just flown right out to right field, independent of the rest of me. I heard this thudding sound in my elbow, then I felt a sharp pain. My fingers started to tingle. He tried one more pitch before he walked off the field. The Dodgers team doctor, Frank Jobe, determined that his ulnar collateral ligament had ruptured, an injury so severe that no one expected him ever pitching in. But Jobe would perform surgeries on polio patients, replacing atrophied ligaments with tendons in the leg to help them walk. In 1974, he transplanted a tendon from Mr. John's right wrist to his left elbow, threading it through holes he drilled in the bone. After a second surgery to realign the ulnar and an arduous recovery that took more than a year, Mr. John returned to pitching and salvaged the career that seemed lost. The 4-time All-Star was the first player to undergo what is now universally known as Tommy John surgery, which was enabled hundreds of baseball players, including Steven Strasburg and Hall of Famer John Smoltz, to prolong their careers. Wow. He died Saturday night at his home in Lakewood Ranch in Florida with his wife and two sisters-in-law by his side. He was 83. His agent, Mike McGuire, said the cause was bladder cancer. He finished the career with the New York Yankees, penned an emotional public letter thanking team and fans on August 8th, ahead of Old Timers Day. Yep, he had recently undergone treatment for recurrence of bladder cancer. He said, the day I left for my first job as a pitcher, my father looked at me and said, good luck, Tommy. Just remember one thing. Whether you make it big in the big leagues or you don't, you'll always just be Tommy John from Terre Haute, Indiana. If Tommy John surgery had become almost routine, with a success rate now of 90%, it's a journey into the unknown for him and his surgeon. If you do your job, I will more than do my job, he said, speaking in an interview in 2014. The emergency operation was left arm withered and his fingers curled like a claw. He was unable to grip a baseball. The only medical advice Joe could offer was listen to your body. Your body will tell you what it needs. He pushed his fingers open with his right hand, then began to lob a ball to his wife, ran several miles a day to stay in shape. During spring training in 75, he tossed baseballs at the wall, trying to regain strength. In time, the nerve regenerated, and his fist unclenched and the numbness in his left hand. He could hold the ball again, and the strength returned to his arm. Day after day, for 6 weeks, I threw against the wall. He wrote, took almost a symbolic aspect representing the wall. He rejoined the Dodgers in 1976, started 31 games, finished with a 10-10 record, named the Comeback Player of the Year. He was even better during the next 4 seasons, helped the Dodgers win 2 consecutive World Series. In 1977, finished second in voting for the Cy Young Award, which Steve Carlton won. He signed as a free agent for the Yankees and continued to baffle hitters with a sinker ball and curveball. He had another second-place finish, the Cy Young in 1979 behind Baltimore's Mike Flanagan, who won a career-high 22 games in 1980. He won, yep. Wow. With the reconstructed arm, he seemed angels and pitched for the California Angels and Oakland Athletics before returning to the Yankees in 86. He retired 3 years later at the age of 46, the oldest player in the game at the time. His 26-year career is the second longest in baseball history, 1 year shorter than those of pitcher Nolan Ryan and 19th century player Cap Anson. Lifetime earned run average of 3.34, and according to Major League Baseball.com, forced opposing teams to hit into 605 double plays, a major league record. He won 124 games before his elbow surgery and 164 games in the 14 years after. Tommy Edward John Jr. was born May 22nd, 1943 in Terre Haute. His father was a lineman for a power company. His mother was a homemaker. An outstanding all-around athlete and student of 6'3", John scored 47 points in a high school basketball game and was valedictorian of his class of 250. Briefly attended Indiana State, but decided to concentrate on baseball, making his debut with the Indians in 1963. Later traded to the White Sox and then Dodgers. After his playing career as a broadcaster and minor league pitching coach, he also led efforts to curb the overuse of young players. His 288 wins are the second most of any modern era pitcher not enshrined in the Hall of Fame. The other is Roger Clemens, who has been tainted by allegations of using performance-enhancing drugs. But Mr. John's most enduring legacy was the elbow operation that bears his name and has enabled countless players to stay in the game. Only two players that have any medical things named after them, Lou Gehrig and Tommy John, he said in 2007. Gehrig's is fatal and mine gives life. Fair winds and smooth sailing to Tommy John, who will be missed. Yep, that's kind of sad to see. But that's the nature of life. The DRC has seen the outbreak of Ebola spread to a sixth province. 2,128 people have died out of 4,566 recorded cases. This one is not going away. Mali says 82 soldiers that have been captured by armed groups have been freed. Soldiers were held prisoner by Tuareg and Al-Qaeda-linked groups in the northern region. The death toll from Zimbabwe's Lake Kariba ferry disaster has risen to 72. An estimated 153 people were on board a boat that has just capacity for 90. Observers say that Zambia's election this week was marred by reports of intimidation and violence. Vote counting on Thursday at the polls was briefly suspended amid security threats electoral process. It's not looking good for Zambia's election. There you have it. So that's most of what I want to talk about tonight. Cool. Who's building their own pizza? It's this Goodnight Love stuff. Okay. Yes, Afrikaners have settled in Kentucky, have they not? No, I won't be in Durban for the Troika. If I were, I would cover it, but I won't be there. Your yawn is contagious. Pizza is late, and that's just going to be awesome. Pizza late night's not a bad idea. I'm hungry. I've got a pizza here, so it'll be fine. It will be fine, folks. It will be fine. Sent me a WhatsApp. Reference what, Bradley? Student almost missed this line. Well, that's because it wasn't announced, and it's my day is long, and I had just got around to it. Hey, Miranda, how you doing? Good to see you there. Yeah, it's been pretty hectic, so cool. This was a gift from CB. I love these things. I'll be eating some of those tonight. Love my Haribo cherries. Good stuff. Miranda, I am so busy. It never ends. It's pretty exciting. But, it's because people want to meet me, and I do interesting things. People want to know about it. It's pretty cool. I can't complain. Cannot complain. Besides, who's listening if I complain? Okay, so where are we at here now? Let's see. Need to go and sleep before neighbors get loud at 1 a.m. Okay. Wine gums. No, I haven't tried this. Let's go down the history books. Your visit south this time was the longest, most enjoyable meet greets around South Africa, and we appreciate time. Well, thank you, Deval Stridham. It's been my pleasure so far, but we're not even close to being over. Yeah, I'll be very careful, Sing. I'll be very careful. Thank you. All right, so cool, guys. Is Varoshka here? Hey, Varoshka. How you doing? Good to see you, Varoshka. I hope things are going well. Hope you got sorted out, got a vehicle now. But I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. It's a short one tonight. You make the 4 ways. Okay, well, we're working on 4 ways. I've got a lot of people going to answer, but I need to get some rest. So I'm going to go to bed now, eat a little bit of pizza, watch some video. Good night, everybody. God bless. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that letter was sad. It was lovely. I also received another card tonight, so I didn't have a chance to read it to anybody. So you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later on. No, I haven't seen that. Where is Gululi's interchange? Take care, guys.